We're live. We're live. We're live. Oh, hello, everybody. Excuse me as I clear my throat into the microphone and welcome. Sometimes this is the first time I look at myself in the mirror all day and it's 5 o'clock. I've been sitting at this desk dedicating my Tuesday, like I do just about every day, to you and building this incredible brand with this incredible mission and this fulfilling impact. It's not even English. I don't know where I was going with that, but I'm here to fulfill on our mission and our vision, and it's big. And I'm excited that you're here. So thank you to each and every one of you that watch. Thank you to each and every one of you that share, that comment. As usual, if you're watching us live or you're watching the recording, by all means, please leave a comment. I point over there because it's on that side of my screen. Wherever the comment section is for you on YouTube, if it's down there, or on Facebook, if it's wherever it is, just leave us a comment, say hello, interact, touch base, and get to know who we are here at inHarmony Interactive. My name is Craig Goldberg. I'm one of the co-founders. Hello, Anara. It's so good to see you. Oh, I love it when people pop on and they say hello. It's so wonderful. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm grateful that you're here. We've got lots of announcements for you. I hope each and every one of you had a fantastic 4th of July. It's a really interesting thing with what the 4th of July has come to mean to me as an American, as a patriot, and as the descendants of folks that fought for their independence. It's very interesting what's happening in the world right now, and I am grateful that I am here right now at this point in time to live and experience everything that is around me as we speak. This past weekend, I actually retreated with my wife and my daughter. We went to Flagstaff. For those that don't know, I live here in Las Vegas. It's like 108 degrees all week here. It's like literally like 108, 108, 108. And if that's the high temperature in the sun, it feels like 115 or 120. It is hot. Spend most of our time inside. Outside's like a sauna. I literally just go outside when I want to break a sweat. And I use it with intention in that manner. And it's a beautiful place to be. However, an even more beautiful place to be this time of year is at 7,500 feet. So we went over to Flagstaff. We've got this brilliant campground that is far away from lots of people. And myself, Lynn, Mel, and my amazing family, we're hanging out for 4 days at altitude, enjoying cool nights, making a fire. I hope each and every one of you take time for yourself. I've spoken about this on previous lives, but downtime just as important as uptime. So as you go, it's just as important to settle down and relax. As I mentioned to you all last week, I was kind of running double duty, both personally and in business. My business partner, Dom, just got back from 2 weeks in Europe for a wedding and some family celebrations. We brought on board a new teammate. Her name is Anna. She's absolutely spectacular. And at home, my wife decided to take a business trip, not decided, but she took a business trip to LA and San Diego. So I was working with our nanny and grandma and grandpa with our daughter here at home. So I was kind of running the double duty. I was fried. To tell you that I needed a break, it was a 5-hour drive in the dark from here to Flagstaff. And when I got there and I decompressed and I took those first deep breaths, being in the middle of nowhere without another human around for probably miles, my body began to have a release, an energetic release unlike anything I've ever felt before. My entire body was shaking and vibrating, Kundalini energy coming straight out just from sitting down and relaxing and enjoying that silence, peeling back the layers of silence as we were sitting there, just acclimating to a nice, quiet forest. Absolutely brilliant experience that I had this past weekend. I hope each and every one of you take time to get far away from other humans and to retreat and to find time to relax and go within. If you don't find time for that, our tech happens to be a perfect anecdote for that. Going within, taking time to relax and simply center yourself is as powerful as getting out there into nature. I'm here to tell you, taking time for yourself is really, really important. Tiffany, peace and blessings to you. It's always wonderful to see you. Honora, that's awesome. And we got Anna here too. Anna's amazing. Yes, yes, yes. And I'm so grateful that you're taking a spiritual retreat in Tulsa this weekend. And I wish you love and blessings on that journey, because it is so important for us to take that time. Anyhow, this is why I'm a big proponent of what we do and how we do it, because right here in my living room and right behind me, I have a meditation cushion that allows me to do such things. And at the same time, it's really good to get out. It's one of the things I love about owning an RV and taking the time to live on the road and get out there and explore this amazing country. There's lots of wide open spaces. Grateful for our BLM land, Bureau of Land Management, and our taxpayer dollars that go to pay for these beautiful wildernesses that we get to explore. So anyhow, it's a very beautiful weekend. All right, a few things that I want to share with you for the upcoming week. And we got a new banner. We got a new banner that's going to start talking about, mark your calendar for 12 p.m. Pacific. That's noontime on Wednesday, July 13th. That's not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow. It is our first global live guided music meditation. What is that? Because this is the first time this has ever been done as far as I know. And I'm very excited for this. So the intention is for us to go live for a global meditation, which we're going to stream just like this. If you're watching on Facebook, you need to take a moment to go over to find us on YouTube, because we're only going to be sharing this live video to YouTube. And what you're going to want to do is connect to YouTube on your phone or whatever device is capable of connecting to YouTube. You want to connect that device to your meditation cushion, to your sound lounge, or to your practitioner. I'm going to send instructions out in our user groups today. So tomorrow, actually, or this week. But if you have our technology, you need to be on our Telegram group. We have a private Telegram user group. There's almost 200 people that are in there right now. And all we do is talk about the tech. We talk about some of the news that you hear, but you get it in real time, because I could just throw up a post. And I post videos as well talking about what we're doing. So know full well that next Tuesday at 12 p.m., we have our first global live guided music meditation, just as is written right down here. And what's happening here is Anthony and I are going to hop on Zoom, and we are then going to take that Zoom and we're going to broadcast it out to YouTube. Anthony is going to be playing music live. So our music meditations, the same man that has created much of the music that is in our app, is going to be in his studio broadcasting live. I'm going to be on the mic, this mic right here. I'm going to be sitting in this chair. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to be sitting right here, but I'm going to be on this cushion. And I'm going to be feeling and experiencing the same vibrations that you are feeling and experiencing as I share a little guided meditation. It should be about 20, 25 minutes or so. The benefit of this, the value of this, is that everyone that is watching live is going to be dropped into that same frequency, that same harmonic, and that same mindset, that same brainwave state at the same time. This is very, very powerful. I know here on the West Coast, it's the middle of the day. As we work our way towards the East Coast, it's the middle of the afternoon. The reason we're doing it at 12 p.m. is it is just after the super duper full moon. We looked at the calendar. We wanted to see what was happening. We're not going to do it on the full moon every single time. We are going to make some adjustments to when this is going to happen. However, we started looking at the calendar and when this was going to work. It took us weeks to figure out the technology, to figure out how to do this, which is why I know not too many people are doing this. It might be have done before, but this is going to be a very powerful experience, because the intention is for you to do this through the tech, to experience this through your sound lounge, your practitioner, your meditation cushion. This is very exciting. So please mark your calendar, tell your friends. It is absolutely something you can enjoy without our technology. However, you place your order today, your technology will be at your doorstep. You'll be rocking and rolling and ready to go by the time this comes in. But this is not the reason why we're doing it. The reason why we're doing it is for the Mind Hive. The reason why we're doing it is to have many of us. Can we get 50? Can we get 100? Can we get 1,000 of us dropped in to the same frequency and the same vibration at the same time globally? Because what quantum physics and the quantum field is telling us is that we are all connected. Instantaneously, anywhere on this planet, we are connected in real time. So what we're so excited about in this setup is our ability to all be dropped in at the same time. And we're going to talk about this a little bit. We're going to talk about the science of mindfulness. We're going to talk a little bit about what's happening in your mind. It won't be long. I think just 5-6 minutes about our tech, about what we're doing, about the implications that our tech can have. This will be good for any of you that own our technology so that you can start to share and talk about this in your community and in your neighborhood. Maybe there's somebody that needs to hear what's going on. We are going to record it. However, the benefit and the value is watching this live so that we can get as many people subscribed and tuned in at the same time. Next Wednesday, July 13th at 12 p.m. noon Pacific is when it's going down. So I'm going to leave that down there just for now so that you can hear it, see it, know it, write it down, mark it. It's happening. It's very exciting. And it's 8 days from today. 8 days from today. All right. So we're going to let that flow. So we got a few more things that we want to share with you tonight. First of all, let's go through some inventory updates. I have one sound lounge left. Right now, in stock, one sound lounge. I just shipped my second to last sound lounge to John. He placed his order today. John is amazing. He's in South Florida. And I hope I enunciated your name correctly. Anyhow, you got our second to last sound lounge. Our last sound lounge will ship at some point, I'm sure, in the next couple of days. Here's the cool part. I have 20 sound lounges and 20 practitioners that are done manufacturing and are just waiting to cross the border to get to Clear Customs, actually, and get to our warehouse in Vista. So if you're waiting on a practitioner, that practitioner has been made. That's the longest part. And now we're just waiting for it to come across the border. I expect them to be in my warehouse at some point tomorrow or Thursday. From there, it's a 24-hour hold, COVID hold. And then it takes about 36 to 72 hours, about 2 days or so, 3 days to be brought into inventory so it's ready to ship. So I think a week from tomorrow, we're going to be shipping. In addition, I have 20 packs of sound lounge accessories and 20 packs of practitioner accessories, bags, headphones, speakers, the whole nine. It's all in our office, all being put together, and then it's going to go up to our warehouse as well. So very, very soon, we're going to ship our backlog. There's about 8 of you right now that are waiting for practitioners. Those will go out right away. And then I'll have 12 practitioners left. 20 sound lounges plus the one I have puts 21 sound lounges in inventory. And guess what? This week, we're placing an order for our next 20 sound lounges and our next 20 practitioners. So there's a lot that's happening here just in production here in Southern California and of course Tijuana, which is very, very exciting. Meditation cushions, we have a couple hundred in stock. We continue to sell those consistently, and we are waiting on our next container to ship from overseas, which is also very exciting. We've got a couple things that are going to be happening there that we'll be announcing here over the next couple of weeks or months. I'm not sure exactly when you're going to find out, but soon enough, you will get that update. Brain Tap, for those of you that have been waiting for Brain Taps, they are back in stock and they have caught up their backlog. So if you have not received your Brain Tap tracking number, please send us an email, support@inharmony.com or help@iaminharmony.com. Let's do that one. help@iaminharmony.com. Oh, I love how the ticker just keeps on flowing down below. Shoot us an email if you have not gotten your tracking number yet. Anna will follow up with you and make sure that you get your tracking number. So inventory right now is pretty exciting. It's good to have Brain Tap back in stock, meditation cushions in stock, sound lounges, one left. Practitioners are soon to ship. And then we'll have a nice period of time where everything is in stock and everything is shipping in real time. And then hopefully we stay there for a while, or hopefully we continue to outpace production and y'all keep buying our tech and we continue to grow and expand. App usage is up. More music is in our app, which is the next topic that we want to make sure that we talk about. We just released 10 more tracks. So these are Cocoon Tracks. The Cocoon experience merges our technology with the Brain Tap headset. So for those of you that have a Brain Tap headset, you'll see in the top right corner of the app, I'm going to try and show you this. It never really works out well. But in the top right corner of our app, when you're on our home screen, you'll see we've got that little funnel. You can see that little funnel. It's right over there. When you tap that funnel and then you go down to category, you can see the first few categories are Cocoon, Theta, Gamma, Delta, and Alpha. Well, we just added 10 more tracks into our Cocoon THETA collection. So if you hit apply, and now you're looking at all of the Cocoon tracks for THETA. Don't hold it on the screen. It's really tricky when it's going left and right. It's all opposite to one another, but nonetheless, we just added all 10 solfeggio frequencies. So 174, 285, 396, 417, 432, 528, 639, 741, 852, 963. It's as if I've said that once or twice. All 10 solfeggio tracks, 11 minutes in THETA, are now live and in the app. We're also working on a clicking noise that we found in 11 minutes gamma. I forget which one that was. I think it was 285 or 396, but we are working on that and reprogramming that. So that's in the works. There's a couple gaps that we need to fill. And at this point, we're about 45 tracks or so from completing our first round of 120 track catalog for the Cocoon experience. So I anticipate now things are going to start to keep moving. I anticipate 10 tracks are going to start coming out, maybe weekly, maybe every other week, but we will continue to upgrade those. As long as you are a subscriber to our app or have monthly, annual, or lifetime access, there's nothing you need to do but refresh your home screen and you will see those tracks. In fact, they just appear in the background. We are releasing 2 updates to our app as well. The first is with iOS being released as we speak. Takes care of a couple glitches that we found in a couple different processes. One of which is we're experiencing this glitch. The second fix we haven't been able to find yet. There's something that's slowing down our app. Our dev team has been working on it for the last couple of weeks. When you have a downloaded track, it is still stopping midway through the track, and we can't figure out exactly why. It's not obviously happening to everybody. We've only heard from it from a couple of users. However, it's happening on Android. It's happening on iOS. It's concerning for us, and we are working on it. If this is something that you're experiencing, please let us know. Send an email to help@inharmony.com, because the more info that we get from our user group, the better. If you're on our user group on Telegram or our affiliate chat, please let us know there. The more feedback that we get from you and your app experience, the better we can make that app and the faster we can fix these things. So please give us that feedback. Now, if the track is stopping, please make sure that you've downloaded the track. This is another question that we get quite a bit. So you see how there's that little check mark in the top right side of the screen. Again, it's a little confusing because as I'm looking at it, but in that top right screen, that little check mark, make sure that that track is downloaded. If it's not downloaded, it's going to look like that. You're going to get a down arrow like that. If I can get that to come into focus. Nope, I can't. But it'll either have a down arrow if it's not downloaded or a check mark if it is downloaded. So please double check that that is happening. And then I've already mentioned the fourth thing that I want to talk about, which is that there's 20 sound lounges and 20 practitioners that are coming in. And I'm so excited, Tiffany. This is amazing. And that is awesome. Yes, Nara, it is awesome. I'm super excited about what happens here in this community. I'm super excited about what happens with our lives. And I just want each and every one of you to know how dedicated we are to your success. If you ever have a question, if you ever have an issue, pick up the phone and call. That's right. Here's the phone number, inHarmony Interactive, 888-276-8040. I'm at extension 104. So you can make this phone ring anytime you want. 888-276-8040, extension 104. Day or night, weekend or weekday. If you're with tech and you're having an issue, I want to help. So give us a shout. Send us an email. But if you're having a real-time issue, if there's a setting, if you're not getting vibration, please feel free to give me a call. You'll never bother. This is what we do and how we do it. And if I'm standing in between, if a short phone conversation with me can get you on the tech and can get it working properly to dial in the settings and everything else, make that phone call. Please don't hesitate. Give me a shout. Many of you have my cell phone number. Send me a text. Make a phone call. Call me on Telegram. Send me a message on Telegram. Whatever have you. But make that call and get in touch with me. Ask the question. There are no silly questions, and you're never wasting my time. I love each and every one of you. I am super grateful to be in the position that we're in right now. And there's so many surprises that are around the corner. There's so many good things that we've been working on. I don't talk about things until it's in the warehouse. We got lots of great things for you in store. So keep watching, keep sharing. I will see you on Wednesday. I'm going to see you here once before, and we're going to do some lives to promote what we're doing. But I will see you next Wednesday right here for our first global live guided music meditation. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for commenting. Talk to you soon.